if you'd been a pension fund and you put $1 million into the S&P 500 at that time and reinvested it, during my investing lifetime, that million would have turned into 5.3 billion.
Have you ever wondered why the words compound interest are considered the most powerful words in the world of investing? It's because these two words are phenomenal and they essentially hold the key to investment success and getting rich. In fact, going by historical precedent, creating generational wealth and becoming financially free is largely a function of making more money, and the smartest way to accomplish this is by adopting and understanding how compound interest works. In this video, we've detailed how you can make your money work for you and lead you to riches by carefully applying the principle of compound interest. Are you ready? Let's dive right in. According to the world's most famous physicist, Albert Einstein, the concept of compound interest is the most powerful force in the universe. The most successful investor on the planet, Warren Buffett, also once said regarding these two words, "My wealth has come from a combination of living in America, some lucky genes, and compound interest." To investors globally, compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world, given that it works exclusively with time and affects everyone the same way. While many humans for a long period believed that simply saving more money could help them get rich and attain some level of financial freedom, the world has since evolved, and the most reliable path to wealth creation in the modern age has been through investments and earning via compounding interest. When you earn via compound interest, you're not just earning interest on the principal balance you invested, you also earn substantial returns on your interest, which are typically added back to your principal balance to enable you to earn even more returns. Now, let's talk about the most common mistakes people make when applying compound interest. The first and most obvious one is not starting early enough. The earlier you start investing, the more time your money has to grow and compound, resulting in greater returns. The second mistake is not leaving your money invested for a long enough period of time. The longer you leave your money invested, the more time it has to compound, resulting in greater returns. Another mistake people make is not diversifying their investments. Diversifying means spreading your money across different types of investments, such as stocks, bonds, and real estate. This can help to reduce your risk and increase your chances of earning high returns. Lastly, people often withdraw their investment too early. It's important to have patience and not to pull out your investment too soon, as the magic of compound interest truly comes to play over time. Now, let's talk about the benefits of using compound interest correctly. The first benefit is that it can help you to achieve financial freedom by investing your money and allowing it to compound over time. Xavier Lopez Vega. Continua. You can ultimately achieve a level of wealth that allows you to live without having to work for a living. The second benefit is that it can help you to create generational wealth. By starting early and leaving your money invested for a long period of time, you can create a legacy of wealth for future generations. Another benefit is that it can help you to achieve your financial goals. Whether it's saving for retirement, buying a house, or starting a business, compound interest can help you to achieve those goals faster and with less effort. Now, this is the most crucial element in compounding interest, the fact that the interests you earn are added back into your principal at different time intervals, which can be daily, monthly, annually, or even continually. The secret here, however, is that the more frequently the interests you earn on your investment are compounded, the more rapidly your principal balance would grow, and the richer you'd be over time. For context, let's assume you've made an investment of $5,000 at an annual interest rate of 5%. By the end of the first year, you'd earn $250 in interest, which when added to your principal balance raises the value of your investment now to $5,250. In the second year, you'd be earning 5% on your higher balance of $5,250, which would be equal to $262.50, which in turn raises your new principal balance to $5,512.50 at the end of the year. But what happens when you go on to leave this investment untouched for 10 years? This is where the magic of compound interest comes to play. You'd end up with an investment balance of $8,235.05 by the end of the 10th year. This would imply that you earn $3,235.05 in compounded interest after a 10-year investment cycle just by making your money work for you. Compound interest is one core concept that the super rich who make a lot of money and who never appear to work for it understand and utilize in making themselves even richer. But your grasp of the concept of compound interest would still not be complete if you do not have a thorough understanding of the key factors and the different variables that come to play in yielding those high returns. These core variables are in 5 major categories. Number 1, your starting principal. Compound interest undoubtedly adds up over time, but the amount of returns you'd receive after your investment cycle does still largely depend on how much your initial or principal investment was. If you can afford to invest a very high amount from the onset, then you'd be in for a surprise when this initial investment begins to multiply exponentially. If not, you can still take advantage of compound interest with whatever amount you can invest. Number 2, the interest rate. The interest rate is the percentage of returns that you earn on your investment. The higher the interest rate, the higher the returns you'll earn on your investment. It's important to note that different investment options have different interest rates, and it's important to do your research and find the one that best suits your needs. Number 3, the compounding frequency. As previously mentioned, the more frequently the interests you earn on your investment are compounded, the more rapidly your principal balance would grow. It's important to consider the compounding frequency when choosing an investment option. Number 4, the investment duration. The longer you leave your investment untouched, the more time it has to grow and compound. It's important to have a long-term investment strategy and not to withdraw your investment too early. Number 5, taxes and fees. It's important to consider the taxes and fees associated with different investment options. These can eat into your returns, and it's important to do your research and find the option that has the lowest taxes and fees. In conclusion, understanding and utilizing the principle of compound interest is the key to financial success and wealth creation. It's important to consider all the factors and variables that come into play, such as your starting principal, interest rate, compounding frequency, investment duration, and taxes and fees. By understanding and utilizing compound interest, you can make your money work for you and lead you to riches. It's important to have a long-term investment strategy and not to withdraw your investment too early, as the magic of compound interest truly comes to play over time. So, start considering your options and make your money work for you. It's also important to consult with a financial advisor or professional when it comes to investing and understanding compound interest. They can help you to understand the different options available, as well as help you to create a personalized investment strategy that is tailored to your specific financial goals. Additionally, they can help you to navigate the different tax laws and regulations, ensuring that you are making the most of your investment while minimizing your tax burden. Another important aspect to consider when it comes to compound interest is the power of compound interest over time. The longer you invest and let your money grow, the more significant the returns will be. It's important to start investing early and let your money grow for as long as possible. Even small investments made early on can grow into substantial amounts over time. Lastly, it's important to stay informed and keep up to date on the latest financial news and trends. The financial market is constantly changing, and it's important to stay informed of any new developments that may affect your investments. This you to make informed decisions and adjust your investment strategy as needed. By staying informed and staying on top of the latest trends, you can ensure that you are making the most of your investments and maximizing your returns. In summary, compound interest is a powerful force in the world of investing. It's important to understand how it works and how to utilize it to your advantage. By considering your starting principal, interest rate, compounding frequency, investment duration, taxes and fees, diversifying your investments, consulting with a financial advisor, starting early, staying informed, and having a long-term investment strategy, you can make your money work for you and lead you to riches. It's important to start considering your options and make your money work for you today.